Sonia. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make an easy and delicious salsa that you can whip up in your blender. I know that if you're like me, I love going to Mexican restaurants, getting the hot chips and salsa, but sometimes you want to make it when you're at home. So today I'm going to be showing you just how to do that. Let's get started. You are going to need 2 white onions, and we are going to be cutting them into 8ths. We're going to place all of this into your blender, but you could also use a food processor if you don't have one. You're going to need 2 jalapenos. We're just going to take the top off and then cut them into thirds and also put them in our blender. The key to this is not to over blend your salsa. So you are going to put just the onions and the jalapenos in and hit the pulse button about 2 times and no more than that. Then we are going to start working on tomatoes, and we are also going to be cutting these into 8ths. You are going to need about 6 tomatoes. Remember, all of this is based upon how big of tomatoes or onions that you have, so kind of eyeball it, and at the end we're going to obviously taste it, and you'll have an idea, especially if you've had salsa before, what it kind of tastes like, and you can adjust it. So we're going to put in our tomatoes. Again, we are just going to hit the pulse button about 2 to 3 times just so it's a rough chop. Here is 1 bunch of cilantro, and you do need to cut this by hand before you put it into your blender. Once we have it into our blender, we also are going to hit the pulse button about 2 times. You do want to do it more than this, or it's going to add in so much air and it's going to make it like frothy. Then we're going to do about 1 teaspoon of salt and half a tablespoon of cumin. Now, I know if you smell cumin, you'd be like, I don't know if I like this, but I'm telling you it's in most salsa that you have at a restaurant. Then we're going to put it into our blender, and we are just going to give it a little pulse. Just make sure at some point that you kind of push it down so you can make sure it's all mixed up and all together, and then pulse it just 1 more time. Okay, here it is. Salsa made in your blender or your food processor. Another fun thing to do is to take your chips, heat them up in your microwave for about 10 seconds right before you serve it, and it'll make them taste more like homemade chips, or if you have time, whip up some of your own in your fryer. Let's give this a try. Y'all, that's good. You guys need to try this. Make sure you subscribe, give me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.